Welcome to CBSE Solver channel. Good morning and my dear friends. Today we are going to explain an important and interesting topic of class 10 mathematics. Pair of linear equation in two variables. So let us begin by understanding what linear equation in two variable is. A linear equation in which variable is written in the form ax ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers and x, y are variables. Example: 2x plus 3y equal to 12. 12. This is one example. Another example is x minus y equal to 1. When you take such equations together, they form a pair of linear equation in two variables. Now, what do this equation represent? Each equation represents a straight line. Let us say another equation y equal to minus 12. These equations represent straight lines when you draw a graph. So one line is like this, one line is like this. This point is a solution point. So pair of equation represent two straight lines on a coordinated plane. What you have seen here. There are three possible situations when you draw these lines. First is intersecting lines. In the plane intersecting, two lines intersect one point. This point is called solution and there is only one unique solution. And second is parallel lines. The two lines never meet. So there is no solution. Third is coincident lines. The coincident one line is overlapping each other. So there are many lines. So there are infinite many solutions. Now let us see how to solve these equations. There are three important methods. One is graphical method. So in this one you draw both equation on a graph and find the point of intersection. This method helps us understand the concept visually. Second method is substitution method. We find the value of one variable from one equation and substitute into the other equation. Then we will find the solution. Third is elimination method. We eliminate one variable by adding or subtracting the equations. Let us explain one simple example. X plus y equal to 10. X minus y equal to 2. So adding both equation, you'll get 2x equal to 12. Then you can find x equal to 12 by 6. 12 by 2. That is 6. and substituting this x value in the first equation, in this one, you will get y equal to 4. So solution for these two equation is x equal to 6 and y equal to 4. And let us understand that it is important in real life. So suppose we buy pens or pencils. If the total cost of some pens and pencil is given in the two different situations, so we can form two equations and find the cost of each item. Similarly, you can use this equation in problem related money, shopping, speed and distance, age problems, profit and loss problems. So this topic is not only important for exams but also very useful in our daily life. Just now you discussed about the methods used to solve the linear pair of equations. So let's start the chapter. Here, Akila went to fair in her village. She wanted to enjoy ride on the giant wheel and play hoopla, which is throw a ring on the item kept on a stall. If the ring covers any object completely, you get it. So this is explaining the situation. The number of times she played hoopla is half the number of rides she had on the giant wheel. So this is one condition. If each ride cost 3 rupees and game of hoopla cost 4 rupees, how would you find the number of rides she had and how many times she played hoopla, provided she spent total of 20 rupees? So there are two conditions. That means two linear equations in two variables. So first conditions. Let us try this approach. Denote the number of rides Akila had is y and number of times she had played hoopla is y. Now situation can be represented by two equations. So first equation y equal to half of the x and second equation is 3x plus 4y equal to 20. Read again. Second condition is if ride cost is 3 and game of hoopla cost 4. So total spend is 20 rupees. Na? So 3x plus 4 equal to 2. So now we have got two equations, equation 1 and equation 2. So by solving these equations, you'll get the x and y. But there are different ways you can solve the. So first way is graphical solution of linear pair of equation. In the introduction, we have just discussed about it. So linear pair equation which has no solution is called inconsistent pair of linear equation. No solution means though this equation doesn't have any solution. A pair of linear equation in two variables which has solution is called consistent pair of linear equations. If you have a solution, then it is called consistent pair of linear equation. If you don't have a solution, then you call it inconsistent pair of equations. A pair of linear equation which are equivalent has infinite many distinct common solutions. Such pair is called dependent pair of linear equation in two variables. Note that dependent pair of linear equation is always consistent. Dependent pair of equation is always consistent. Now we summarize behavior of line representing pair of linear equation is two variable. First point is lines may intersect in a single point. In this case, pair of linear equation has unique solution, that is consistent pair of equation. Second one, pair may be the lines may be parallel. In this case, there is no solution, that is inconsistent pair of equation. And third point, lines may be coincident. In this case, equation of infinite many solution, dependent pair of equation. So equation overlapping each other. That means there are many equations. So these are the three scenarios possible when you are dealing with the pair of linear equations. Consider the following three linear equations. Equation this one, this one, this one. See, lines intersect. Here lines are coincident. Lines are parallel. So these two lines are equal, same. If you remove the 2 from here, so 2x. Then divide by 2, 3y. Then divided by 2, 9. So this is same as this one. So these are the lines as coincident. Now let us written down and compare the value of a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2 in all three examples. Then you relate the equations. Coefficient of equation given in the form. Section 3.2. See, if pair of linear equation, this equation, if a1 by a2 is 1 by 2, b1 by b2 is minus 2 by 4, c1 by c2 is 0 by 20. So in the first equation a1 is 1, second equation a2 is 3, so 1 by 3, this one. Then b1 is minus 2, then b2 is 4, this is b. Then this is c1 and c2. c1 is 0, c2 is minus 20. Here a1 and a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 are not equal. Not equal means they are points are these lines are intersecting. So graphical representation is these two lines are intersecting at a point. That means this equation have exactly one solution, that is unique solution. Okay. Now next explore the second equation. 2x plus 3y minus 9 equal to 0. 4x plus 6y minus 18 equal to 0. Similarly, the above equation you have done, and similarly you have to do it for this equation too. So a1 is 2, a2 is 4, and b1 is 3, b2 is 6, c1 is minus 9, and c2 is minus 18. So this ratio of this a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, and that is equal to c1 by c2. So these are the coincidence lines. Coincident line means these line overlapping each other. So you have infinite many solutions if you get this one. So this is a condition. So you can check the equation with these ratios, and that will give us whether these equations are coincident lines or intersecting lines. So third one, x plus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. And another line is 2x plus 4y minus 12 equal to 0. So here a1 by a2 1 by 2, and b1 by b2 is 2 by 4, and c1 by c2 is minus 4 by minus 12. So here a1 ratio, a1 a2 ratio equal to b1 by b2 ratio. but not C1 by C2. That means these lines are parallel. So if the lines are parallel, there will be no solution. Hope you understand this graphical representation of the linear pair of equations. So this is the equations a1 x1 b1 y plus c1. So these are two equations. Then the conditions just now discussed. Na? If you are intersecting, then a1 by a2 is not equal to 0. If they are coincident, every ratio is equal. And parallel, then the coefficient of x and coefficient of y are equal, but not the constant term. So this is the parallel. Now check the graphical whether pair of line equation x plus 3y equal to 6, 2x minus 3y equal to 12. So let's graphically you represent these two lines. So, so consider value of x equal to 0, then you will get y equal to 6 minus x by 3. Put the value of 0 in x, then you will get the y value. Similarly, x equal to 6, you will get the value of y. From the second equation, you put x equal to 0 and x equal to 3. You will get y equal to minus 4 and y is equal to minus 2. So let us plot these points. First point 0 comma 2. X is 0, then y is 2. So this is the point. Then x is equal to 6, y equal to 0. This is the point. A point and B point. And from other equation, we plot point P 0 comma minus 4 Q 3 comma minus 2. So here 0 comma minus point minus 4 and Q 3 comma minus 2. X is 3. So this point. Then you draw the line connecting these points and connecting these points, you will get this point. So that is a solution. 6 comma 0 is a common point for both two lines. So this equation has solution, that is x equal to 6 and y equal to 0. And given pair of equation is consistent. Now another example. Graphically find whether the following pair of equations no solution or unique solution or infinite many solutions. So 5x minus 8y plus 1 equal to 0, one equation. 3x minus 24 by 5y plus 3 by 5 equal to 0. So in the second equation, you multiply 5 by 3 on both sides, you will get 5x minus 8y plus 1 equals 0. So this is similar as equation 1. So this equation are coincident. Therefore, these two equations have infinite many solutions. So please plot this point on graph and verify yourself. Third example. Champa went to a sale to purchase some pants and skirts. When her friends asked her how many of each she had bought, she answered like this. The number of skirts is 2 less than the twice the number of pants purchased. Also, number of skirt is 4 less than the 4 times the number of pants purchased. So you have to help her to find the how many pants she and skirts she bought. From the first condition, number of skirt is, now let us denote number of pant by x and number of skirt by y. Then equation formula like this. So number of skirt is less than 2 times of number of points, less than 2. Second is number of skirt is 4 times of 4 less than 4 times of the pants purchased. So you got the two equations. Let us draw the graph of the equation 1 and 2 by finding the two solution for this equation given in this table. So let us consider value of x is 2. Put it in the equation 1. You will get, so x equal to means 2 into 2, 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. So you got zero point 0.1, that is 2 comma 2. So let us plot in this one. So this is the point. Then put x value 0 in the this equation. So you'll get the minus 2 is a y value. So let us plot that also. So 0 comma minus 2, this point, and draw the line. Then from the second equation you got x equal to this and y equal to this. So put the value of x in the equation here. So you'll get minus 4 as the y value. Let us plot this 0 comma minus 4. So this point. Now let's put the value of y x equal to 1 in the equation 2. 4 minus 4 equals 0. So when x equal to 1, then you get the y equal to 0. So let us put that point here also. Now draw the line. So this will meet here. So that will meet at 1 comma 0, this point. So that is a solution for the this line in the equation. So from this you can tell that she has purchased only pants, that is x equal to 1, and she did not buy any skirt, that is y equal to 0. So using the above information you can solve this exercise. ठीक है? And graphically you represent on this, and as discussed, compare the ratio a1 by a2, b1 by b2. So you get the a1 by a2 and b1 by b2. Then you can represent this equation or linear equations are parallel or coincident. If they are parallel, then a1 by a2 equal to a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, but not c1 by c2. If they are parallel, so verify this a1, a2 and b1, b2. If this condition matches, then these lines are the parallel. Coincident. If this is equal to this equal to all ratios are equal, then you can say these lines are the coincident. So you can do it yourself. And here also equation are consistent or inconsistent. So graphically you do it. Refer the solved example, then do it. Use the number. So read completely the questions and do it, and form the, there may be two equation, then solve it. If you have found any doubt, you are not able to solve, the comment box You can send me your queries, I'll reply. Okay? Similarly for like this one and this question. So you're just now discussed about the graphical, solving the equation graphically. Now you can solve the equation algebraically. See, if the equations are can be solved graphically, but graphically equation is not convenient when the points represent like non-integers like root 3. So you have to decimal point, then rational number are there. It is very difficult to represent in the graphical line. So for that there are methods, that is substitution method and elimination method. So initially we'll discuss about substitution method. Substitution method means there are two variables. So there are two lines in variable x and y. From that we'll solve x value, then put in the another equation or same equation for solving y. So let us explore this method by taking some examples. First example. First line is 7x minus 15y equal to 2. X plus 2y equal to 3. So from equation 2, x plus 2y equal to 3, you can write x equal to, let us bring this 2y to this side, 3 minus 2y. And this substitute this x in equation, second equation. See, 7 in the place of x you put 3 minus 2y. So minus 15y equal to 2. So x term is removed because we have put the value of x in the form of y's. So here 7 into 3 21, 7 into 12 to 14y minus 15y. So minus 14 21. So you bring it this side. So 2 minus 21 equal to minus 19, and 14y minus 15y equal to 29y. So you'll get the y equal to 19 by 29. So you got y. Then substitute the equation in equation here, equation 3. So 3 minus 2y. In the place of y you put this value 19 by 20. So you'll get x equal to 49 by 29. So therefore solution for this equation is x equal to 49 by 29 and y equal to 19 by 29. This is the equation, solution for the equation. So put the value of x 49 by 29 and y equal to 19 by 29 in both equation. Then the equation will be satisfied. So these are the steps what you have done. Another example. Example 5. Aftaf tells his daughter, 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you are then. That means 7 years ago. 7 years ago, his age is 7 times as old as her daughter age. ठीक है? So that is condition 1. Also 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times older you will be. So this is interesting now. So this representation you can graphically you can do it and algebraically you can do it. So let us consider S and T the ages of Aftab and his daughter. S is the age of Aftab, T is the age of his daughter. So from the first 7 years ago, his age is 7 minus S minus 7. That is 7 times this one. From this S minus 70 plus 42 will come. From the other condition, 3 years from now. So 3 years from now, she will be 3 times the as old will be. So that is 3 plus. So simplification you will get S minus 3t. So, so you got the two equations. Using equation 2 you get S equal to see S equal to 3t plus 6. So put it this equation in 1. In the place of S we put 3t plus 6. So now equation converted to variable single variable, that is t. See 3t plus 6. So 3t minus 70 is equal to 40. And 42 is 42 plus 6. That is called 48. So 40 is equal to 48, which gives 48 divided by 4 gives 12. So t is equal to 12. Putting the value of t in s equal to 3t plus 6, you will get SS 42. So Aftab and his daughter are 42 and 12 years. So another question. In a shop of the cost of 2 pencil and 3 eraser is 9 rupees. Cost of 4 pencils and 6 eraser is 18 rupees. Find the cost of pencil and eraser. So let us consider cost of pencil is x and eraser is y. So 2x plus 3y equal to 9 and 4x plus 6y equal to 18. So first express the from equation 1. See from equation 1, 2x equal to 9 minus 3y. Then y equal x equal to 9 minus 3y by 2. This is x. Put it in x equation 2. See, in place of x we put 9 minus 3y by 2. So on simplification, see 4 into, so you'll get this one. See here 18 equal to 18 because this and this removed. So 18 equal to 8. So what you observe is here, so you do not have any solution. So you cannot obtain the value of x because these two, can you check why this equation has no solution? Infinite mainly solution because both equations are same. You can check here also. If you remove, take out the common 2 from this equation, you will get 2x plus 3y 9. So this equation and this equation are both are same. So the equation are same. That means this both equation have infinity many solutions. So you cannot find the unique cost of the pencil and the eraser because there are many common solution to the given situation. Example 7. Two rails are represented by equation x plus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. 2x plus 6 4y minus 12 equal to 0. What will the rail cost in each other? See, equation in first equation is x plus 2y minus 4 and second one is 2x plus 4 equal 0. Sorry, 2x plus 4y minus 12 equal to 0. From the equation 1, you will get x equal to 4 minus 2y because x plus 2y minus 2 equal to 0. So x equal to, you remove the minus 4 that side, move to that side. So you'll get 4 minus 2y. Then substitute this into equation number 2 here. So 2 in the place of x you write 4 minus 2y then plus 4y. So this equation in single variable. So here 2 into 4 8. 2 into minus 2y is 8 minus 4y plus 4y minus 12 equal to 0. So this will minus 4y plus 4 is 0. So 8 minus 12 equal to 0. So minus 4 equal to 0, which is a false statement. Therefore, this equation do not have any common solution. So two rails will not cross each other. Now exercise. Solve the following pair of line equations by substitution method. Here x plus y equal to 14, x minus y equal to 14. Substitution. From equation 1 you write x equal to 14 minus y. Put the x value in this equation, then you will get y value. Similarly, you do it for this, do it for this, do it for this. And from this also, you find the value of x and y. Then if you find x and y, you can find the value of m. Read the question carefully. The difference between two numbers is 26. One number is 3 times the other. Find them. Difference between two numbers. So let us say x is one number, y is another number. So x minus y equal to 26. And one number is, let us say x equal to 3 times of another number. So with these two equations, you can find the value of x and y. The second question also, larger of two supplementary angle exceed the smaller by 18 degrees. Find them. So you can solve for yourself. Use the example and do it yourself. These questions. And next method is elimination method. Elimination method means removing one variable. This sometimes more convenient than the substitution method. Let us see how it works. First example, ratio of income of two person is 9 is to 7. Ratio of their expenditure is 4 is to 3. If each of them manage to save 2,000 per month, find the monthly income. So let us denote income of two person by 9x income, 9x and 7x, and their expenditure 4y, 3y. So 9x minus 4y, because and the second question is 7x minus 3y equal to, for multiplying both for equation 1 by 3 and equation by second equation by 4. So 3 9 ja 27 and 3 4 ja 12. 3 into 2000 6,000. You'll get this one. And multiplying 4 into 7 28. Then 4 into 3 in the second equation. You'll get this one. So subtract equation 3 from equation 4. So you will eliminate the y because coefficient of y are same. See, coefficient is 12. So 28 minus 20, 27 minus 28x minus. So first equation, this equation minus this equation. So you are writing left side, right side is right side only. So 8,000 minus 6,000. So you will get x equal to 2,000. So substitute value of x in this equation, any of the equations, equation 1, you will get y. So x is equal to 2,000 and y equal to, therefore monthly incomes are like this. And this one. So 9 into 2 is 18. And then 7 into 4, y. 3 into 4. Method used in solving example is called the elimination method. So because you will eliminate one variable first and get the linear equation one variable. So in the above expression, in the above example, we have eliminated y. So you can also try eliminate the x, then you try the y value. So here explaining how we have done. These are the steps to be followed. Another question. Use elimination method to find all possible solution of the pair of linear equation. Equation 1, 2x plus 3y equal to 8. 4x plus 6y equal to 7. So you eliminate the either x or y is up to you. So now we are eliminating let us say x, we want to eliminate x. So equation 1 is multiplied with 2 and equation 2 multiplied with 1. So in the first equation 2 into 2x equal to 4x, 2 into 3y is equal to 6y, 2 into 8 is equal to 16. Second equation, so you multiply with The whole thing will be the same. So subtracting equation 4 minus equation 3, you will get this one. Equation 4 is 4x plus 6y. So this. Then 4x plus 6y. So you will get this 0 equal to 9, which is false statement. Therefore, pair of equation have no solution. Another question. Sum of the digit number, two-digit number, and number obtained by reversing the digit is 66. So if the digit of the number differ by 2, find the number. How many such numbers are there? See, let us consider unit. You know that tens and unit digit in the first number be x and y respectively. So 10 number is x. So here two-digit number means 10x plus y. See, to understand this, so how 56 can be written? 50 plus 6, na? So, so the unit digit is 6. The tenth place is 5 into 10, like this. Similarly, you have to write expression like this. So 10 into x plus y. So you have to reverse the digits. So x becomes in units digit and y become tens digit. So that you can denote as 10y plus x. So according to that, what is the question? Sum. So you have to sum these two equations. So this equation is 1 and this equation is 2. So sum of these two is 66. So 11 x plus y is equal to 6. So x plus y equal to 66 by 11. So you'll get x plus y equal to 6. So they also differ by digit by 2. So x minus y equal to y minus x equal to 2. So this is condition 1. This is condition. If x equal to x minus y equal to 2, then solving equation 1 and 2, you will get x equal to 4 and y equal to 2. So you will get the number 42. If x minus y equal to 2, solving equation 1 and 3, you will get x equal to 2 and y equal to 4. In this case, you will get equation 4. So there are two such numbers, 42 and 24 are exist. Now exercise 3.3. Solve the pair of linear equation by elimination method. See, the x plus y equal to 2x minus 3y. So if you want to eliminate 2x, then you multiply with 2 both sides. This is one way. If you want to eliminate 3, then you multiply with 3. Then solve the equations. Do it for similar like for this question, this question. And this question also refer the example, you can do it yourself. And try. If you don't get, please comment. So you can do it. These kind of questions may come in exams. for 2 marks or 3 marks. So let us summarize the chapter what you learn. So in this chapter we have learned the following points. So linear pair equation in two variable can be represented and solved by graphical method and algebraic method. So what is graphical method? Graph of pair of linear equation two variable represented by two lines. If line are intersect at one point, then point gives unique solution of two linear equations. So in this case, the equation is called the consistent. If lines coincide, then there are infinite many solutions. Each point on the line being solution. In this case, pair of line equations dependent or consistent. If the lines are parallel, then pair equation has no solutions. In this case, the pair of equation is inconsistent. The second is algebraic method. So in the algebraic method, we have two methods. One is substitution method and the elimination method. So just now we have learned this one. So this is very important condition. If a pair of line equation is given by a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, the second equation a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, then following situation can arise. a1 divided by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. So this case is linear equation consistent because this will intersect on one point. And this second condition a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. So these lines are inconsistent. These are the parallel lines. So don't have any solution. Third condition a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. This pair of line equation is dependent consistent. So we have infinite many solutions. So one line is overlapping on over other. So there are several situations which can be mathematically represented by two equations that are not linear to start with, but we alter them so they reduce a pair of linear equation. Hope you understand this chapter very. So coming to the, so there are, you refer to the previous year questions and they solve them. These are similar as the example given in this equation in this chapter. So before solving any exercise, you have to clearly understand the concept and then do the example and understand the concepts. So mainly only three things you have to represent the equation graphically, and you can solve the equation by substitution method or elimination method. So in the exam, the questions will be asked differently. If you have, if in the exam, if they have asked us to solve the equation graphically, you have to solve it graphically only. If they ask us to solve the equation in substitution method, then you have to use the substitution method only. And if they have asked the question in elimination method, then do it elimination method only. So don't, in the substitution method you do the elimination, then elimination you do the substitution, they may give 0 marks. So before starting any questions, read clearly whether which method is asked, whether elimination method or substitution method or graphical. So hope that you understood all. If you like this video or my explanation Kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.